Zain Sabani says Sul Matul and Nabani Mesa at Urshilaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult, so I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story, and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Essential supplies? Okay, we got a decoded package too. Jesus Christ, Caius. Sending me out to do all this shit. By the way, hey, in all of this, what are the blades doing? When we had last left the prisoner bound by prophecy, they were on a task from one Caius Cosidus Casades to go seek out more information on the Nerevarine cult with a contact, Hasur something or the other, who was chilling out at a bar in Aldrune. And after a little bit of looking around and getting a cool book for that same dude, were they able to do exactly that. However, they still did need to read the actual note and everything. However, before deciding to return, they decided to return, before deciding to return to Caius with the information, they decided to return to none other than a few places that they'd been before. Yes, the strongholds of houses Telvanni and Redoran, and proceeded to raid the shit out of them, seeking all of the new things that got recently constructed there, and all the cool new shit inside. It was a lot of cool shit, and a few people had to die. But, alas, that was just another day for House Slalu. Now, it was time to finally return to Caius, and finally read that letter. This is the Elder Scrolls III, Morrowind. This is Morrowind Mondays. Tamriel Rebuilt, welcome back. Zoop. There we go. Sorry, I'm gonna take a quick drink here, goodness gracious. Let's see. Yeah, so if you're listening to this, watching these as they just come out, actually before we do that, I do have a level here, finally, that we can claim. You've ascended to level 11. Being smart doesn't hurt, and a little luck now and then is nice. But the key is patience and hard work, and when it pays off, it's sweet! Oh, so sweet. Let's get that 5 in strength, agility, and speed. The sweetest treat of all. Okay. Now let's head out. We're back here in Raven Manor. Like I said, I would haul off quite a few things from... I did it from Uverit's grave. I didn't fully haul off a whole bunch of shit from Baal Izra and all of that. And that is simply because of 2 reasons. Oh shit, it's kind of a hellish day. Well, what can you do? But Elden Ring came out, so I got kind of sucked into that. So I was like, oh, I'll just do it during the weekend. Right? I'll just do all this... management of shit on the weekend, right? I've got plenty of time for that. Well, I got, I guess as you can hear my voice, certainly I can kind of hear it. I don't know if you can. Maybe it doesn't come through on the other end. But for me, I got kind of pretty fucking sick. I got pretty fucking sick over the weekend. That is also why, if you're watching these as they come out and you keep up with everything, there was no Skyrim and there was no Baldur's Gate, and I even missed a day of Elden Ring despite having a lot of Elden Ring videos pre-recorded ahead of time. I just felt so shitty I didn't even feel like setting up the thumbnail and like getting it scheduled and like filling out the description. That's how bad it was one of those days. But thankfully, I guess to go a little bit into it, it is not COVID, actually. It, amazingly enough, thankfully, it got really lucky. Somehow dodged that bullet again. Can keep dodging it. The luckiest man alive, but also simultaneously kind of unlucky because, I don't know, it's some kind of like stomach virus or food poisoning or something that got at the movie theater when we went to go see the new Batman movie, which I did really like, except for the part afterward where I got horribly fucking ill. That wasn't so good. So also, that's why today's video will be a little bit on the shorter side. We're kind of like easily going into it as like I said, as you can tell, I'm not fully recovered, but I'm significantly better than I was a few days ago. Holy shit. Alright, let's see. Should we head over to Caius's? Yeah, we should. Now also, I did put a few more things out here and by the temple as I was hauling shit around.
Say your
business. Yeah, I think I placed a few more bits of ammunition because I bought some stuff from vendors and whatnot as we were selling off like ebony swords or ebony boots and stuff that we're probably not going to use, right? Alright. Let's see. What is our note as well? What is it called again? Oh, Zain Subani's notes. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely read that. I'll probably have to pause as well to take a drink multiple times because I'm noticing that as I'm talking more, like this is more talking that I've done right now than the past few days. Like I said, we're kind of taking it easy here, gently going into it, but notice I'm getting like fairly parched fairly quickly. Alright, let's head on over in here. But yeah, definitely in good spirits, definitely on the upswing. Don't worry about it, we're doing good. Things are looking great. Okay, now, let's finally read this fucking note, huh? How long is this? Oh my god, it's quite fucking long. Alright, this is what we signed up for, huh? Zain Subani's notes. The following are notes on the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult, prepared for you by Hasur Zain Subani. The Ashlanders are the direct descendants of the Aldmeri peoples, who followed the prophet Veloth into the lands we now call Morrowind. The Ashlanders retain the modest nomadic life and simple ancestor worship of their forebears, and despite the soft lives and decadent worships of the Great House Dunmer cultures, and despise the soft lives and decadent worships of the settled Great House Dunmer cultures. The wastes are harsh and unforgiving, and we are a hard people, but there is a beauty and honor in the simple lives, and the snobs of the temple and great houses are fools to dismiss us as crude savages. Ashlanders and foreigners. Also interesting as well, that they do hold House Redoran to this, right? Maybe not so much the soft lives and decadent worship, well, not the soft lives part for House Redoran, but definitely leaning more into the decadent worships, right? How they, like, worship the decadence of the tribunal and whatnot. Ashlanders and foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. Which, this also makes it sound wild as hell. Right? I guess the only like ace in the hole here that is preventing a lot of the Ashlanders, I guess, from joining up with the Sixth House would be that the Sixth House is also, in a different sense, House Dunmer? I'm not sure. Because a lot of this like, rhetoric here is very similar to the Sixth House's whole, I don't know, modus operandi, right? It makes you wonder, like, is it truly the Nerevarine cult holding so much of it back? Or maybe they just don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, what is the Sixth House take on the Ashlanders, and what's their take on the Sixth House? Interesting. Because it's not exact... Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll find out more. Right? I could definitely see where Ashlanders could see the faith of the Sixth House as some sort of perversion on which they've built their own foundations and stuff. As like a weird perversion of what's going on and all of that. I could totally see that. But that would also make it a very interesting twist in that the 6th house maybe doesn't see that of the Ashlanders, right? Maybe the 6th house would want an alliance with the Ashlanders, but they wouldn't want that with the 6th house, right? Sort of like a one-way, I don't know, unrequited love situation. Anyway, Ashlander courtesy. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested, and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs and wise women, tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. Ashlander challenges. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. Excuse me. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action, or may represent customary formal challenges or status or ritual. Right, which this, you know what, this sounds a little intense, right? But also we have to accept the fact that regular people are like this too. Like, people who are not Ashlanders, House Dunmer, that we have just met throughout the regular course of the day, are exactly like this as well. Sometimes you will just, customs differ between people, right? Sometimes you enter someone's house and they're pissed as shit at you. They're like a bandit or something, right? Or they'll be like, you need to fucking leave. And they'll attack you if you stay in their house for too long or whatever, right? I mean, that, not so much that in Morrowind, because that didn't really exist as a system just yet. But you will get people who greet you very differently, right? Like, this kind of reads up as like a big cultural difference, but I think in reality, like, there's a lot of major similarities. Alright, Ashlander worship. So I'm gonna take another drink here. Like I said, gonna have to do this a lot, I think. Ashlander worship. All Ashlanders in a tribe, young and small, are born into the ancestor cult of their clan. The Nerevarine cult is different, though. It is a very small cult, with only a few wise women with the gift of prophecy, and a few holy warrior heroes who guard and protect the seers. Sul-Matul, Ashkan of the Urshilaku, is the warrior protector of the cult, and Nabani Mesa, also of the Urshilaku, is the oracle seer of the cult. Some of this, it seems like we did go over with Hasur in person. Nerevarine cult. They worship the great Ashkan and Hortator, Nerevar, Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshilaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. Interesting. Nerevarine prophecies. It is said that that prophecies foretell the return of the reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands, who shall cast down the false gods of the temple, and restore the true worship of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but many Ashlanders think it is a silly ancient legend, and little more. Huh. Okay. The Urshilaku Ashlanders. The Urshilaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash, and the northwest of Vardenfell. Ashkan Sul-Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader, and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. Nabani Mesa is their wise woman, a deep and shrewd counselor, and seer of the Nerevarine cult. The Urshilaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margon, on the northern coast of the northern Ashlands. It would be very cool if there were like actually herds of, I guess in this case the herds are like Siltstrider herds, right? It'd be really cool if you could actually see them like roaming around. Okay. Neat. Well, Caius, I've got the note. I hope you don't mind, I just read it right in front of you. Let's see if I can do the voice while I'm a little fucked up. Are you here to discuss your orders, Lyle Schnub? Oh, I don't think I can quite do it. I don't think I can quite summon the muster like the bass. Are you here to discuss your orders, Lyle Schnub? Or is there something else you want? I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Thanks for your report, but keep Zane Subani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshilaku camp to speak with Sul Matul and Abani Mesa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. Okay, what's going on? The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So, Zane Sabani says Sul Matul and Abani Mesa at Urshilaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult, so I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story, and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Essential supplies? Okay, we got a decoded package too. Jesus Christ, Caius. Sending me out to do all this shit. By the way, hey, in all of this, what are the Blades doing? I've had to go out and get all this information and shit, get all this spy shit. Dog, I just joined up with the Blades. I don't know the first fucking thing about being spy master or doing spy shit. How come I'm the one out here having to pull all this shit off? Right? Shouldn't you all be gathering the information meanwhile I fulfill the prophecies and whatnot? Fuck, I gotta go get the information about who I might be and do all the cloak and dagger shit? What the fuck? Alright. Let's see. And pick up essential supplies. Before you go to Urshilaku camp, see Samutus Vunis and Crulius Pontanian at Fort Moonmoth. I've asked them to put aside some potions and scrolls for you, courtesy of the Emperor. In particular, you'll want the cure potions. I hear the blight is very bad up north, and use the Divine Intervention scroll if you find you're in over your head. It will get you safe to an Imperial Cult shrine, where you can heal, refit, and try again. Yeah, like, why don't they just, maybe Caius is too busy, because he's like the head Grandmaster, he's like filing paperwork nonstop, and also, like, in between moments when he's not filing paperwork and missives back to Cyrodiil, he's like getting high off his ass. But what about the other Blades agents stationed in this exact same city? Right, there's at least, 3 others, not including Caius? Maybe 4? I can't even remember. How come none of them ever go with us, right? Because certainly they do have the means to, I mean, maybe it'd be like a big inconvenience, and they like play tested it, that like most people aren't into escort quests, that's like a big pain in the ass. But they could have also had like, you know, a more competent escort, right, who's got like a really fast run speed or something, follows you around and helps you kill shit in these early moments. That would make sense. I don't know. And then maybe, you know what, maybe they saw this with the main quest in Morrowind, and they like overcorrected in Oblivion, right? Maybe they did some overcorrection there, because in Oblivion, for the main quest, you have people with you a whole lot, right? Members of the Blades are working with you like non-stop, and like, in fact, your role in the main quest is even like lessened, right? You're not nearly as important in Oblivion as you are in Morrowind, and certainly in Skyrim, right? I mean, shit, you're not even practically, like, the main important dude. It's a fucking guy named Martin. It's not even you that's, like, the big fucking major hullabaloo all around, right? It's a different dude. Alright. Let's see. What else should we say here? Fort Moonmoth? I think we've asked about that. Well, here, we can just run down this. Tell me about the camp. Zane Sabani says the Urshilaku camp lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margon, on the northern coast of Vardenfell. The fastest, smartest way to reach Margon is to take a silt strider from Balmora to Aldrun, and from Aldrun to Margon. In Margon, look for a scout named Nuleno Tatus at Margon Outpost. She'll be able to tell you how to reach Urshilaku camp. You know, I think in all my time playing this game, I don't think I've ever gone to see Nuleno Tatus. I don't think I've ever gone to see this fucking person. Should we try to make an effort to do that? I feel like we should. Orders. As I said, go to Urshilaku camp and to speak with Sul Matul and Nabani Mesa. Tell them your story and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they should be able to judge whether you might be the Nerevarine. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. About the prophecies? The package you gave me described the prophecy's conditions, and you seem to match them. An orphan and outcast. A youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents. Standard vague prophecy stuff. I can see how it would be nice to have an Nerevarine in our pocket, just in case, but the Emperor and his advisors seem to think this prophecy is genuine, whatever a genuine prophecy is, and we're going to take it seriously, aren't we, Lyle Schnub? Nerevarine? The Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying conditions of the Nerevarine prophecy. I'm still skeptical, but it's hard to believe this is all just coincidence. Blade's apprentice. Those were the good old days, eh? Believe it or not, I was an apprentice once too, but that was a long time ago. I don't think I've ever heard that. Okay. Weird. Sure. So who do we need to go meet at? Okay. Samudus and Crulius. Alright. Fucking A, let's do it. I don't know if I've ever done this part either, where I picked up essential supplies. Alright. Yeah, that could be fun to go seek them out and whatnot. We'll see what's up. Oh, I guess we can just CV out of, or Divine Intervention out of here. We may as well pop a scroll, we got quite a few weighing us down. There we go. And this should warp us over to where we need to be. Yeah, alright, good. Shrink this as well. Okay.
Yes?
Yo, do you know where the person I need to talk to is? No. You? Maybe I can talk to you about them? Or about the essential supplies? I can ask you about the Nerevarine. It's the reincarnation of some dark elven hero, supposed to come and drive the Empire out of Morrowind. Just some local superstition, but the temple says it's wicked and evil, and you'll be very sorry if you talk about it with the priests and temple guard.
You've got my ear, let's hear it.
Okay. Down here? Is this the dude? No.
Speak freely, friend.
I forgot what this guy was a part of, but he's a part of something big. He's a small part of something big. Dude, where is this person? No?
What's this about?
How about you? Oh yeah.
Go ahead, stranger.
Crulius, okay. Essential supplies. You're Lyle Schnub? Caius said you'd come by. I've chosen from my best scroll stocks, and I don't know your preference or situation, but blessings and barriers always come in handy. Purity of body sets up amazingly in a fight, and of course, divine intervention gets you safe to an imperial cult shrine when all else fails. Here, they're paid for. Now, I don't know your budget, but you might also want to browse my selection for scrolls to suit your own personal style. Okay. Should we buy something? I mean, we do already have a bunch of scrolls that we stole from elsewhere. Yeah, I think we're kind of okay. Amulet of water walking. That could be useful. Maybe we want to get an Amulet of Water Walking. That does seem kind of like situationally useful. It's quite cheap. May as well. Alright. Oh, essential supplies again? I gave you the scrolls, but as I said, you might also want to browse my collection for scrolls to suit your own personal style. How about you? No.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Okay. You?
Yes,
No.
what is it?
What's the name of this other person? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even say. It's not one of the big points in our journal to go looking for these people. Gotcha. So we would actually have to check our keywords. Okay. Maybe you. There we
Go
are.
ahead, stranger.
Samudus. Welcome. Jeez. Man, all this talking, it's gotta be said. It's maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's for the best, right? Welcome. Can I tell you about the Imperial Cult? We invite you to become a lay member. I feel like I'm able to do the voice better and better the more I'm talking. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Essential supplies. Yes, Caius said a friend was heading into the backcountry and would need some potions. I've given you cures and fortifies. Is that what they call them in world? They call them fortifies. There's no charge, but if you'll take my advice, and you can afford it, stock up on the cures. There are no Imperial Cult cure altars north of Aldrun. The one at Nisus is far to the west, and we've heard many recent reports of diseased creatures and blighted creatures in the northern wilds. Okay. 2 common and 2 blight disease cures. Cheap fortify health. Cheap fortify strength. Cheap fortify speed. Okay. Essential supplies, what do you say again? I gave you the potions, but I have many other potions for sale, and all the proceeds go to support the good works of the Imperial Cult. Services? You can find Imperial Cult services in Fort Buckmoth, Fort Moonmoth, Fort Pelagiad, Fort Darius, Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Moor, Vivek Foreign Quarter, and Imperial Chapels in Ebonheart. Seek training at Wolverine Hall, Fort Buckmoth, Fort Moonmoth, Ebonheart, Imperial Chapels, Governor's Hall in Caldera, and Aldvalathi Outpost. Many Imperial Cult locations have healing altars. Cool, thanks. Tell me about healing altars. You may pray at Imperial Cult healing altars and receive blessings, which cure common and blight diseases, cure poisons, and restore attributes. Non-members pay 25 drakes. Newer members pay 10 drakes, while higher-ranking members receive blessings free. Healing altars are found in Vivek Foreign Quarter, Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Moor, Fort Buckmoth, Fort Moonmoth, Fort Pelagiad, Fort Darius, Aldwood Gate of the Mages, and Imperial Chapels in Ebonheart. Man, he's probably gotten really good at saying that. Alright. Let's see. Anything here that we should buy? I don't think so. Yeah, compared to the scrolls, dude, your supply is not very impressive at all. Sorry. Okay. And you can see as well, money that we've gotten from laundering off all of our ill-gotten gains. Almost 52 grand right now. Alright. Sure. Well, let's at least head over to Margon and try to meet up with this scout. Okay. Let's see. How should we do this? Should we just run back to Balmora? Yeah, why not? Alright, yeah, we'll head back to Balmora. We'll take the Strider over to Margon. And we'll see if we can find this Naluna Titus? And see what extra information we can get. Oh god, you don't think they're out here, right? No, they wouldn't be out here yet. I don't think they start appearing until you get fucked up. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we're still good. We don't have to worry about any weird shit happening just yet. Okay, very cool. I'm trying to wonder where they would be. Margon is probably... Well, I guess because it's like a minor town. Or like minor, like secondary. Though it very well may be like a mining town for like Kwama mines or something. Or ebony mines. But, I'm not super terribly familiar with it. It's gotta be said. Alright, let's travel over to Ald'ruhn. And then let's travel over to Margon.
Why walk when you can run?
And you'll notice I as well didn't have the chance to even attempt fixing the texture issue. Though folks wrote in with quite a few different solutions and all that. Alright, let's check local here. Maybe this is it. The outpost? Let's do a quick save just in case. Let's see. What's the name of this person again? It was when we asked about Urshilaku camp, right? Nileno Tadas at Margon Outpost. Okay, good. Oh, that's locked up. Oh, look at this. Man, I don't know if I've ever been in this outpost building. Like, at all. Smith? I don't think, yeah.
What now?
Okay. Well, let's head down here. See what else is around. Could it be you?
Speak quickly,
No.
Outlander, or go away.
Oh, look at this cool stuff. Wow, they got like a little shrine and stuff? Wow. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen this. Huh. Oh, look. Ravila Memorial. Oh my god, I've never seen this. I have no idea what that is. Hang on. This room and display is dedicated to the memory of Ravila Narian, killed while crusading to remove the blight from the Hirat Vasamsi egg mine. May her spirit rest in peace eternally. Oh my god. Holy shit. She sure did carry a lot of weapons with her. Can't even dual wield in this game, carrying 4 weapons.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Alright, over here. No,
I
you're not who
suppose
I'm
you're
looking
for
for.
a tavern. I'm sure I get
Over here. There we
What,
are.
Outlander?
What all have you got here? Do you actually sell stuff too? I don't know, this just looks like your room. Hey. Yes, this is Margon Village. Now what do you want from me? Tell me about this place real quick. Oh shit, it is a mining town. Margon is a veteran egg mining village in the northern ashlands north of Ald'ruhn, close to Foyada Banidad, the ghost fence on the plains beneath Red Mountain. Monsters have been breaking through the ghost fence here and attacking the villagers. Fortunately, monster fighters have answered the call for volunteers to come help protect Margon. Pilgrims of the Tribunal Temple come to visit the Margon Tower Shrine, where Lord Vivek outwitted the bad Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. And of course, who could forget what lies there? Let's see. How about Urshilaku Camp? There we go. Urshilaku Camp is due south from Margon, but high ridges lie in the way. From Margon, head east past the Siltstrider. Then, take a trail north to the Foyada Banidad. Follow the Foyada northwest to the sea. A shipwreck at the sea mouth of the ravine is a landmark. Swim east around the headland. Pass east through the ruins of Asurna Bitashpi Shrine. Avoid Daedra here. They're powerful and aggressive. Urshilaku Camp lies east of the ruins. Inland in a low hollow. Jesus, you want me to go by the Daedric ruin? It seems highly dangerous. Okay. I feel like it'd be better and cheaper and safer just to buy a levitate potion or something and fly over it. I guess that's what she means when she says, yeah, avoid the horrible demons here as well. Tell me about Alderun? Alderun is the district seat of House Redoran and a large settlement. The Redoran Council chambers are located inside the shell of an ancient, extinct giant crab. Tracks lead north to Margon and Nissus villages. North to Margon and Nissus villages, and south to Balmora. Okay. Well, that'll do. Wait, do you have anything to say about the cult? Neverine cult? That's an Ashlander cult that believes that the ancient hero of Nerevar will be reborn to cast down the temple and drive the Imperials out of Morrowind. Okay. Fair enough. Well, holy shit, like I said, we're gonna call this one a little bit early, as you can tell. I still have some, light fatigue, just as well. I don't remember if I mentioned that at the beginning. But, hey, it's on the up and up. Hopefully, next week will be a lot better, right? Hopefully. We'll see what the tale is on this, but, hey, with how quickly the first few days thankfully progressed, I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm being overly optimistic. But, nonetheless, hey, good signs coming up. Good stuff coming up, hopefully. Also, if there's shorter videos coming out for Baldur's Gate and Skyrim, well, that's the reason why, right? Similar reason. For Elden Ring, shouldn't be the case because, like I said, I've got a whole bunch of them pre-record ahead of time. Just need to get them, ready to go and all of that, right? Okay. Until next time, please take care of each other.